The visionary expression remastering is made up of 4 stages. Stage 7, activation. Stage 8, the resolution. Stage 9, the vastness. And stage 10, the continuum. So I like to call the visionary expression of remastering the pathway towards love. So the pathway towards this united, thriving and regenerated world. So this is the visionary expression and the 4 stages where you as a visionary are really stepping into the embodiment of this new world, of this united and thriving world. It's where you are it now. It's where you're operating from that energy and from that expression in the now. It's not a future state, you're demonstrating it right now. So during the visionary expression of remastering, your pathway is well trodden. Your vision has taken form, it's been articulated and adopted, and you're moving and evolving with the pace of all things. So the pace of all things still comes from that emergent place, the now. It's the interconnected layers and tapestry between all things. It's about knowing when to take action, when to pause. Time appears as an illusion as you move between the transformed world, so this future vision, and the states of the present and the past. So they all you have the ability to move between these different states until a fully realized presence and way of being and ways of embodying the vision becomes your continual expression. So remastering is really about embodiment of the vision into the now. It's about laying out a pathway for everybody by being that pathway. A summary of stage 7 activation. So this is where your vision has become your driving force. There's many layers of your vision that are already being expressed as part of you, and you're supported in many ways. So you're supported in calling in the resources and all of the things in the physical that are going to act towards your own personal growth and the collective growth and evolution. And you're also supported by the non-physical. You've got a deeper connection to source. You're more familiar with the emergent space. And if you have a curriculum or body of work that you're bringing into the world, which some visionaries do, then it's now being activated and it's beginning to seed and influence those that it needs to influence. You may be creating systems level change. So this is when the change has been adopted and worked with and manifested with larger groups of people. So the ceiling you're facing here is driven by your inner hunger and the stronger remnants of your ego. So the parts that are still remaining. A summary on stage 8, the resolution. This is the stage of beauty, balance, flow, resolution. Here you'll find that most of the work has been done. The loose ends have been tied, cycles have come to a completion, and there's not really much left to do. So the freedom felt in this stage comes from many lives' work. It also comes from the personal and collective evolution that you've been driving as a visionary. So the limitation in this stage that may stop you from ascending to the next stages is that you may be tempted to remain in this joyful layer between doing and being. A summary of stage 9, the vastness. Now your soul has emerged into all that is. Still driven by the human vehicle, identity and experience. This is the stage of non-doing. It requires a lot of presence and awareness. And the exciting thing about this stage is this is where you're working simultaneously with many realms on an intentional basis to co-lead great evolution on this planet. So you're not limited to your own personal experience and your own mind and capabilities. You're actually opening up to these expanded intelligences and energies and having direct communication and playing with this. So this is a very conscious and intentional stage that's part of the evolution and really the gateway into non-duality, which is the final stage. A summary of stage 10, the continuum. What can you really say? Here you are, here we are, all that ever is and ever was, before time and beyond time. The last thread of humanness exists here, while being merged into the eternal truth. Here pure awareness and total bliss are completely established. So this is the stage of beingness, light, elevation, expansion, universal truth. This is where you exist in non-duality, where you're in service and embodiment of love, where you become all, witness all, heal all. It's where you have the opportunity to embody all while still being in the body, having that awareness of human form. And this is where your vision dissolves and just becomes pure awareness, your pure awareness. This is the stage where you've transcended your vision, because it's already fully realized.